growing up in Oklahoma, it was really good for me. Back here in Oklahoma compared to California, I'm in California pretty much, most of the year. Tracks and teams and shop and everything's out there, so for testing and stuff like that, we kind of have to be out there, but my heart is in Oklahoma. Make no mistake, I'm back here as much as I can be, but it's tough to get back as much as I want. But coming back here, I swear my blood pressure just like lowers a crazy amount because it's just such a slower pace. I don't have to deal with traffic, not stressed out, just driving to the track or something, so that's nice. Back here, I live kind of out the middle of the nowhere off of a dirt road, so it's nice to kind of, I like to come back here when I start getting stressed out and just reset. Help me keep it moving, because sometimes California, for me, I'd never even been to California until I was like 17 years old. So it's not normal for me to be out in that area and like city environment. I'm from like the country, but it's cool. Like I said, I like to get back here as much as I can. California is pretty high paced living for me. And it's all good. I got like, when my friends are out there, it's fine. And I know I'm doing it for a reason. I'm out there so that I can be successful at my job. And that makes it all worth it. Sometimes it is kind of tough, but big picture, I know it's for the best, so it's all good. First off, houses here in Shawnee, Oklahoma. This is technically McLeod, Oklahoma, so that's even more out in the boonies, but I love it. But houses are definitely a lot cheaper here than, say, like the house in California that I just got. Bought this place when I was 19. I don't think I was 20 yet. A lot of help from my parents on that as well, because being a young man, not really knowing the ins and outs of all that, it's pretty complicated, but it's cool, man. I think something my parents didn't think was gonna happen, but it was kind of a necessary step. I'd been living at Robbie Raynard's place at the at Raynard Training Compound with him as an amateur for a couple years, and then a little bit as a pro. Kind of got to the point as an adult I needed my space and needed to kind of grow up a little bit, and this helped out with that just immensely, being able to deal with problems and things like that. If you're a homeowner, you know that it's always something. So it's good. It helps with kind of the stress level too. You just kind of learn to roll with the punches and things like that. But it's really cool to have your own place, especially out here. For me, it's like 3 acres, but like I said, we're out in the middle of nowhere, so kind of do whatever we want here. Got a little shop, have working on bikes, mechanic can do whatever. Hutch my mechanic Hutch is here right now, so set the shop up and get done what we need to get done. It's kind of bare minimum, but it's perfect for me.
I've been working with Justin now it's been over 5 years. Started in amateurs together, got paired up there with the GEICO team, and then from there went into pro career with him, and now moved up to the 450s, and it's been quite an experience. Really had a lot of ups and downs, and my whole career really has been with Justin, and he's a good kid to work with. I like our relationship a lot. As a person, he's a character, I should say. No, he's fun. He's a really good kid, down to earth Oklahoma boy. Doesn't really get caught up in the hype, and his friends and everything. He's super loyal too. And then working with him, he definitely has a serious side. He is 100% dedicated his whole life. It doesn't matter. Whatever he's doing, it's to better his career. And that makes it a lot easier for me to have someone that's, works as hard as he does, and I don't mind putting in the time and effort, because I know he's doing the same. So our work relationship and the way he acts really helps me as well.
The motocross culture here is actually very, very rich. We have guys like Robbie Raynard, Trey Kennard, Guy Cooper, guys like Johnny Marley back in the day, amateurs killing it. So I always had people to look up to, and I also always had examples of how to do it and make it to the professional level and to win championships. Robbie had won outdoor races, you know, like I was probably 1 year old when he won his first race, which we like to mess with him about. But obviously Trey Kennard being a lot closer to my age and kind of following him through the ranks was really good for me too. So try to get back here as much as I can, get closer to the tracks that we have back here, and working with Robbie on my riding and stuff like that really helps. Sometimes your technique gets a little sloppy. Riding tracks out in California kind of can make it easier for that to happen too. So get back here on some real dirt where it's rough and rutted, and it's good for me.
When I first started working with Justin, very hot head, you know, like, so you had to like kind of really try to honestly control that, so that way on the bike he would actually be able to go out there and do what he needed to do and not get so mad that he'd shut down. Like when he was amateurs, like he worked probably a lot harder than what a lot of people thought. Like he actually did quite a bit of riding, you know, he did, you know, a lot of, he worked pretty hard, you know. Sometimes it may be too hard because he didn't have a structure where he needed to back it down and he'd wear himself out and stuff like that. So just kind of balancing all that stuff and piecing it all together, really. You know, it's great, you know, like I said, it's great to see him go out and succeed, you know, and do the things that he's, you know, dreamed of doing, and that's, you know, trying to keep it fun for him, and so it's a long-term deal instead of just, you know, hating life when you're doing out there, you know, because obviously this is what we have done all of our lives, and, you know, we should enjoy it, you know, as much as possible.
Sitting in the back, spinning rats, the rat pack, getting that stacked up cream in the back. Fiend for them racks, I see them cracks trying to trip me up, but I'm keeping that. Dodging all these lames till the day that I'm in the grave. I'm looking up and I pray that I stay fly for all my days. Okay, I rock up, polka dotted, don't top up, flow hotter, no spotter.